Charm Grammy Crochet. How you doing today? It's Wednesday today. Blech. I can talk. Guess not. It's Wednesday evening. I am in my yarn room. Kind of a little bit of a different angle than what you've been seeing the last few videos. It's kind of a dreary angle from this side. I don't know why. Well, there's some bright pinks behind me. I don't have like the beautiful rainbow wall. I don't know. I guess I don't have a lot of bright colors in there. Well, I don't use it as landscape, really, because it's just storage. Maybe when we move and I get a new yarn room, hopefully, maybe I can make it more brighter, appealing. I don't know. Not that I'm unhappy with my yarn wall, don't get me wrong. But I just realized there's not a lot of bright colors showing out at the top, which is kind of sad. Let's move you this way a little. Oh, well, that's pretty up here. Where is it? Right there. So anyway, enough of that. How you doing? It's finally got around to filming tonight. I wanted to do this video all day, but I just finished the project. Chloe came over today. She was so helpful. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. And she came over and cut the grass and weed whacked and trimmed and the whole 9 yards. And then we took her out to lunch. So, and then we were tired and we took a nap. So now it's 8 o'clock, or actually, yeah, 8 o'clock at night, and I'm making a video. But that's okay. Because it's going to not come up until tomorrow morning anyways. So let's see. For all of you that are wondering, Roy's doing very, very well. Still not allowed to drive. So that's, my task, which is fine. But you guys, do you realize if you crochet while somebody else is driving? Like, I crochet all the time in the car. Roy always does the driving when we're together. I can't tell you the amount of time, the amount of projects that I get worked on and completed, or not, while driving. Like, my crochet quantity of things being done, I think, has really suffered from him not being able to drive. What is up with that? I'm like so shocked. I'm like thinking I never am getting done with anything. I feel like I'm never getting anything done. And then well, I'm driving him here, and all these places, like going to the grocery store. It's a 20-minute drive to Sam's Club, which is one of the places we shop the most. And we go together. I got my hook out. We go visit anyone, anything that we do together, he's always driving. And I'm always the passenger. Well, now I'm the driver, and there's no crochet time in the car now. I'm not liking that very much at all. And my crochet projects are suffering for it. Of course, I have way too many things on the hook for my liking. But that's okay. I got one started and done. So what am I talking about? Well, let me show you. I have been participating in Judy from Judy's Witch Piece Crafts #ShutterBugAU, where she takes a picture and she tells the story of her picture, and she runs it through a mood board kind of thing, and it picks out colors and yarns that you can use to match the colors in that picture. And her challenge is that you make something out of those colors that are picked out. And it's a loose challenge. I mean, you can use hues and variations and whatever. You can make one project and add to it each time. I have chosen, and this goes on twice a month, the beginning, the 1st and the 15th. So today is, I think, the 10th. I had to get working on this project. But I have these little books. I have 3 of them. This one is the Mini Amigurumi Ocean. I love these little books. And I have been taking these little mini these are 26 tiny sea creatures in this book. They're from Amazon. I think they're about 10 bucks. And they're quick projects, honestly. If you just do the project instead of screwing around while you're doing the project, like chatting and playing video games at the same time, you can easily do a project in less than an evening. But if you're like me and take time off to do other things, it can take you a little bit longer. So the project that I did today is Judy's picture. Let me backtrack a minute. Judy's picture this time was, I don't remember where they were, honestly. Like actual physical location, but she called this place the Walrus Graveyard because she's standing there amongst all these bones of slaughtered walruses. They're really sad. They were killed for their tusks, for the ivory, and now they're protected. You can't do that anymore. I mean, not that you probably should have ever been, like, really, were you ever allowed to do that? I don't know. But now they're, they're protected and you can't do that. And the population is coming back, and thank goodness. But she's standing there in this field of walrus bones and little pink flowers that are growing up in amongst the debris. And so every time that she comes up with a video, I try to make something out of these books. And this week I chose the walrus. Fittingly, because she's in a walrus graveyard. So I thought that was very fitting to make the walrus. And they show this with two different, as you can see, two different walruses here. It's really the same walrus, they just made it in two different yarns, two different sizes. I use, for every one of these, I've been using Alera yarn from Ice. It's a cotton acrylic blend. I believe it's a 2 or 3 weight. I didn't bring a ball up here, because they're downstairs where I have a basket of them. Literally, I made a gift for my little star baby, and it was an activity ball, all these different shapes and things on it, and I made it out of that yarn. So I purchased a bunch of individual skeins of Alera in all the colors, so I would have all the colors to make all the animals and whatever on that ball. And I didn't want a yarn that was going to pill. And this yarn doesn't do that. It doesn't have all that fiberish stuff. Well, you'll see, because it's a cotton acrylic. So anyway, I made the little walrus, and I use a 4mm hook. I kind of changed the feet, the flippers. The way they had it done, I kept getting big, huge holes in the flippers, and I maybe it's because I use this cotton acrylic yarn, I don't know. So I had to kind of create my own little flippers. And then I put a pink bow in her hair to represent the flowers, and like a memory of the slaughtered animals. So anyway, I made the little walrus in the keychain, and I just think it's adorable. If you guys like little amigurumis, these are so cute. I'm really loving it. I should have put the bow in the front. I kind of wanted it to be on the side, but it's facing sideways, and I keep messing with it. But it could be moved. She's supposed to be looking off to the side a little bit. Now I just made her eyeball all funky. Okay, there. Now she's better. So anyway, this is my version of the little walrus. And I just love every one of these patterns. Every time I'm like, oh, I can't wait to make that one. Oh, I can't wait to make that one. So this one goes on my little thing over here now. I'm getting quite the inventory. And so next time I'll make another one in 2 weeks. Well, in 5 days she comes out with another, and I will pick another animal out of those books. Oh, excuse me. And then I was working on, and I've gone through one skein, making a blanket for my nephew, who is getting married, and their wedding shower is I thought it was the 23rd, which is a middle of the weekday, so thank goodness it's not. It is the 28th, which gives me 5 more days. Yeah, like, oh, thank goodness. I'm using Karen Skinny Cakes in the color Baked Alaska, and it is grays, from light to dark gray. Um, okay, I got fibers, I think, from the fiber fall. I don't know. So if you don't know about this yarn, it's really nice. It's 8.8 ounces, 250 grams, 100% acrylic, 795 yards, 727 meters. This color is, they don't make it anymore. And so I'm a little concerned. Now, when I saw, this pattern is by Crystal from Bag O' Day, and it's the rectangular Bavarian stitch. And when I was deciding what pattern to use to make the blanket, I was originally making a whole different yarn. But when I was deciding what to use, or what pattern to make, I made a Bavarian stitch hot pad from a crochet book. When I was doing, a long time ago, a couple years ago, I did a monthly crochet along that came in a calendar, and they had a Bavarian stitch like hot pad, and I saw that in my kitchen, and I'm like, I love that stitch. I should maybe do the blanket in that stitch. And then, like, I don't know, Crystal must have read my mind, because I was still looking. I'm like, I don't know. I don't remember how hard it was. And then, like, I don't know, a week later, Crystal comes out with this Bavarian rectangle, which I really wanted a rectangle because I wanted to be able to lay across the back of the couch. Rectangle would be better for that. And I'm like, if it's a Crystal tutorial, it'll be easy. She's always really, really good about making sure you can make the pattern and do it well. So, that being said, I was just getting started with it when Shannon from Another Yarn says that I was doing it with the other yarn, and it wasn't working out for me. And then I saw Shannon and her video talking about making this blanket out of skinny cakes. And I'm like, oh, I got that. Because, you can't see them. Uh-oh, that's really being rude. That whole row is skinny cakes up there, or most of it anyway. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, hold on. Pause. Okay, unpause. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Backwards. The blue one, back that way. All skinny cakes. So, but there's like 2. There's a couple that I have one of, but mostly there's 2. And she said she was making a Boggy Creek blanket size out of 2. It took her 2. And it was beautiful. She used bright yarn. So I thought, oh, I wonder what I have up there that might be good for their registry. Shows everything black and white and gray. And I found these. So I started this blanket. This is one full cake. Well, Boggy Creek blankets have to be 35 minimum by 40 minimum. So if her, and she's using a 6mm, she used a 6mm hook. I'm using a 6mm hook, she being Shannon. So I'm hoping and praying that it will be the right size. It'll be at least big enough. I have 2 cakes up there that do not match anything. And one is grays with one strand of, like, one of these swirl arounds is pink. So there's 2 pink swirl arounds in it. And I thought, well, when I finish the first cake, I could put that in and then go back to this. And I have one, I don't remember what that one's called, but I have another one that's called Chocolate Chip that is darker. It's got black in it, but black, swirly grayish tan to black. And So I asked Amanda when she was here. I said, what do you think? Can I intermix these? She said, absolutely not. It's beautiful the way it is. Leave it with these two, and, it's just a throw for the back of the couch, Mom. It's not like you're making it for their king-size bed or anything. I said, okay. So she says it's beautiful. They're going to love it. I said, it looks like a storm cloud, and I really don't like it. I love the stitch. Don't get me wrong. I love the stitch. I did not buy this yarn because I liked the yarn. I bought the yarn because this is a yarn Amanda would love. And I thought, if she sees this yarn at some point, she might ask me to make something out of it. Because I like bright, cheerful. And my family likes monochrome. They like neutrals, and neutrals to me are boring. And the bigger this gets, the more I like the colorway, but to me it's dark and cloudy. But in a black, white, and gray environment, it'll look gorgeous. So this is where it's at right now. One cake down. I have till the 28th, so I think I'm doing pretty good, which freed me up a little to want to work on some other projects besides this one, because I know I'll be able to get that done. So, speaking of other projects, I have to get started on my hooker versus hooker. That's with Jan and Alaskan Crafter and Laura. Oh my goodness gracious, Mad Me Meets Crochet and Farming. How can I forget that? They have the Hooker versus Hooker challenge. It's a monthly thing. I will link one of their videos to the Hooker versus Hooker challenge in the description box. I'll have everybody, at a hash at the, how you do the @ sign and whatever in the description box, and you just click on it and it'll take you to their channel. I will have that for everybody. But anyway, this time, the Hooker versus Hooker, it requires Jan and Laura, one other podcaster, which for the month of April is Juan, Addicted to Yarn. Isn't that his name? A yarn ad, Juan. Boy, names are just escaping me tonight. And then a subscriber, and her name, I believe, is Christy. And other people, Sam from Manfa's Makes, and Bree from Creations by Bree. Bree's. I have it right here. Breezy's Crafty Creations. Bree's husband made me this yarn holder thing, and look at this. They put this was a while ago. He's got that elephant in there with my channel name, and then all these cool things. It says on this side it says Happy Hooker, and on the other side with the heart it says Crochet Life. So awesome. They sell these. They're cool and they're useful. You put your yarn on it like this, and it'll hold a really big one. And then you unravel from the outside. It's awesome. So anyway, back to the Hooker versus Hooker. I had said that the colors were blah, 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 and purple, and we yarn chopped, and I picked out the purple and some of the other colors because I had purchased some at Joann's because I wanted the slime green and that really bright orange. And I picked out a purple. It's not purple. It's blue. So I re-yarn chopped right up here in the blue section. And I picked out this bright blue to go with the other colors that I have downstairs. This is Premier Deborah Norble Everyday. Anti-pilling. It's a 4-weight, 100% acrylic. The color is Azure. Oh, this is anti-pilling acrylic. I'm trying to find the... Oh, there it is. 203 yards, can you see it? Yeah. 203 yards, 168 meters. This is 4 ounces, 113 grams. Isn't it gorgeous? It's going to look really cool with the orange and the bright green. And the real bright pink. So anyway, this has to go downstairs into the other bag, and I have to bring that other one back up. I forgot the purple. Then I wanted to show you one more thing, which spilled. So give me just 1 second to get. When I was yarn shopping at Joann's the other day, I forgot to tell you this. They had, and they still have, I think as of today, it's still on, the Big Twist value yarn is $2.99 a ball, a skein instead of $4.49. But they had, if you bought it online, and they gave an extra 20% off. But if you bought it in the store, you didn't get that. So I bought online, and when I went to pick it up, I bought other stuff, but I bought it online, and then I went to lunch and I picked it up. Well, on the second order, when I picked it up, they said, the guy said, if you wait a couple of seconds, you'll see in your email, it'll come through a coupon for $5 off your next $10 purchase, but you have to make that purchase today. It's for while you're here, for coming in, you know, kind of, and picking up and whatever. I said, oh, cool. So I waited, and I forgot to show you this. So I went back. I had this yarn still downstairs. I forgot to bring it up. So I went back and I bought this yarn for the projects, mostly for the projects that Amanda's doing. Bernat Baby Blanket. Then I found out I think I already had this color, but it's a pretty color. This is Bernat Baby Blanket, and it's a 6 weight. This colorway is called Pretty Girl, and it's, you can see these pinks and two colors of pinks, purple, you know, some lilac, and not white. It is a lighter pink and a darker pink and a lighter to darker, not too much darker purple, mostly just the same purple. But these were on sale for $7.99, and I believe they still are on sale for $7.99. I didn't tell you. They're 10.5 ounces, 300 grams, 220 yards, 201 meters. And this is by Yarn Inspirations. And it's really soft. It's really nice. It's a 6 bulky, or super bulky, I guess. And it's, you know, really the popular thing for making amigurumis out of. So I bought that one, which was $7.99. It wasn't $10. So then I bought this one. Also $7.99. But then I got the $5 off the 2 of them. And let's see. So after tax, I paid $11.86 for the 2 of them. So that's not so bad. Because she has projects in mind, and these were other colors that she wanted to buy. And when I got home, I think I already had that pink one. Not that we can't make other amigurumis, right? But originally, I forgot to show you that we bought this color. This one is called Purple Sunset. And this is just Bernat Blanket, not Bernat Baby Blanket. And then all the stats are the same. They just, based on color, I think some of them are Baby Blanket and some of them are not. And this one is Bernat Blanket Brights. Now, of course, I had to buy the solid purple. I mean, come on. It's my favorite color. And this is called Pow Purple. They are so soft. You really could, you know, just make a pillow. So anyway, that is more yarn that I have to put away. But when I made that last video showing my Joann's yarn haul, I got downstairs and realized that I hadn't brought those up and showed them to you, let alone put them away. So now they're going to get put away. And all my Bernat, all my blanket yarn is on a shelf in the landing going up to the attic. It overflows. What are you going to do? So anyway, that is all I have for you today. I think we've covered everything. I'm looking on the floor. Yep, covered everything. Check out all the channels that I mentioned, including Breezy's Crafty Crafts, because I said it wrong. Names are just bad. No, Breezy's Crafty Creations. because they come up with some really crafty creations, and that's really cool. I think, like, you unscrew this, and this comes apart, and then you slide your yarn onto this. Well, you put it through and slide your yarn in as you're putting it through. And it was originally designed for bobbins, and this will hold 2 bobbins at one time if you have any of those bobbins. Oh man. And so that's awesome. Okay, really truly that's what I have for you today. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, all the things. You know what to do. Visit all the channels below. Say hi. Tell them I sent you. If you did not watch that video with the crochet kit, go back and watch, make a comment, because there will be a giveaway Sunday or Monday. I'll be doing the drawing, and I want you to have the opportunity to win that kit from them. They're really nice kits, and so that's all I have to say about that. Just a little reminder thing, and I will see you guys Sunday or Monday, if not before. Probably before. See you later. Bye.